Hi guys, Bubblesta here. I'm gonna do a reading video and yeah, but reading borrowed books for 48 hours. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Why doesn't anyone do like a reading vlog for 48 hours? There's so many 24 hours. So I've seen some videos for 48 hours. Reading vlogs, I mean. I'm gonna show you my borrowed books from my best friend and my best friend's boyfriend, and also from my county library. Yeah, and also I'm gonna do like color wheel. Yeah, but first let me show you. Let me take you over. Yeah, my library. It's not fully a library because you have to have 1,000 books. I have like 120 something books now. Sure. I'm gonna show you. But this is like one of them. This chain of gold. So let me get that out. This probably gonna be chaotic, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. There. I'll link the book cart video that I did on my channel. Yeah. This is one of them. Now, my bookshelf. So, the Pirate of the Orange Tree is borrowed from my bestie's boyfriend. So let me get that out slowly. For this one, I own my own copy, and basically the second one. Okay, now this priority barred books. I don't know how I'm gonna show you. There we go. So let me get all of them out. Keep you there. Okay. So these two are from my library. And these all are from my best friend. Let me take these over. Let me show you each one. So this is Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. This is the first book of Last Hours. And this is the Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. And on the top it says A Fantasy Like You've Never Read Before by Jennifer L.R. something. This is the second book of the Empyrean series. The Onyx Storm came out this year, so I want to get to that. And then there are like another book coming out. I don't know when, but in the near future. Yeah. And then The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I finished Part of Your World. I really like that. Yeah. I'm gonna read the Yours Truly really soon. Yeah. Relationship status. It's complicated. Okay, well, the dress of the girl is really pretty. Anyway, my best friend tabbed it. I don't know for what. Maybe for a sad. Yeah. And then sad scenes. Um, my best friend told me that keep a tissue near you. And then this is the fourth book in the off campus. So this is the goal. I don't have the legacy. I need to get all of them. Well, I do have the deal and the mistake. Okay, so yeah. My Elle Kennedy. Elle Kennedy is one of my favorite authors. Also, this next one. So this is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I liked, what is it called? Love on the Brain? This is Love on the Brain. Love Hypothesis. Yeah. And this person says, Hazelwood is an absolute romance powerhouse. She is. By Christine Lauren. B's theory was right. Forcing a scientist to work with her nemesis triggers explosive results. Nice. Okay. Okay. And then I'm almost done with this Tiny Pretty Things. This is the first book in the Tiny Pretty Things duo. I did a video on this and a couple of books. Yeah. I need to get my own copy of this and Shiny Broken Pieces from Half Price. And then the next two are like library. So this is called Harley Quinn Ravenous. Yeah. I love DC and Marvel. Marvel is my first, yeah. But Disney, I would rank Disney and then Marvel and then DC. Harley Quinn Reckoning, Wonder Woman Warbringer, Catwoman Soul Stealer. Yeah. And on the back it says, my name is Harleen Quinzel. I go to Gotham University. I woke up in a hospital today. I have no idea how I got here. That's kind of mystery to it. And then this one, I want to watch the movie, so I want to read the book. So this is Hocus Pocus and the all new sequel. And then on the top it says, Witch Please. One day I'm going to dress up as one of the Sanderson sisters. Yeah. So this takes place in Salem, Massachusetts. And the last book for borrowing is The Prairie of the Orange Tree. This is a huge book, but I'm on like chapter 32. Okay. I've got 40 something chapters left. Okay, so now I'm going to put the colors on the wheel. Oh my god. So I'll be back when I get the color wheel out. So there is pink, green, blue, what should I say for tiny breathings? Pink, okay. Red, I can add red, cause, and then, okay, gold, I could do, there's yellow and blue and purple. Let me add purple. And then with the friend zone, we got teal. I should add yellow. We got teal, I don't know. And then orange for orange iron flame. Blue, green, yellow, yeah. I guess I'm set. Okay. I guess these are the colors. Should I add another color? Like teal? Okay, there. I guess these are my colors. So let's spin the wheel to see our first book for 48 hours. Okay, how do you go? Does this make sound? No, it doesn't. Never mind. Blue, interesting. So I could do Harley Quinn. I could do the deal. And I could do Chain of Gold. Well, what I'm in the mood for? Romance, uh, mystery, Chain of Gold. I do love the Shadowhunters, but this is way big, so I don't think this is blue. It's like green, right? Yeah. Okay, so the gold or Harley Quinn. I mean, I kind of want to finish the off-campus series, so maybe I can start with this. Yeah, and the gold. If I don't want to read the Harley Quinn anymore, or like take a break, then I'll switch to the gold. Yeah. So I'm gonna start the timer now. I'm using this recycle one. Bookstore. Bookmark. I'm on chapter 3. 6. I'm gonna finish this because on Saturday we're doing an unhaul, so I'm gonna try to finish this and the Chain of Gold and the other one, which is Library of the Hocus Pocus, before Saturday. Hi, so I am into Act 1, or Part 1 as they say, or Part 2. Yeah, so that's like 52%. Yay! So now I'm on like chapter 23. So basically, part 1 is basically Harleen getting more friends and getting ready to getting on a mission with Talia to get the bad guys out who killed so many couple people, characters actually. Yeah. Like Scarecrow is one, and then the shark is one. Um King Shark. Yeah. And there's Super Villain and the Riddler and Two-Faced. Yeah. This kind of like sounds like seems like Harley Quinn the movie and Birds of Prey, which I already watched way before. Shoot. So part 1 I would say it's giving 4.75. Yeah. I'm really liking it. It's giving me like it's very intriguing and it's giving me more attention to the story. Um yeah, I really love Harley Quinn. I don't know if Talia is one of the enemy or like helping. Right now, Talia is mm, trying to get rid of the bad guys, and she said she's going to save the or not save but like use the chips um later on in the city. Yeah. So let's see what part 2 is about. And I paused it at 44 hours 25 minutes and 24 seconds. Yeah. So right now it's 4:12 a.m. I'll try to do it until 5 or 5:15 or 5:30. Um yeah. And then tomorrow or today, early, I don't know when, I'll come back. Yeah. I have like 20 something chapters left because it has exactly 50 chapters. Yeah. So I only have to read this much, which is not that much. And then this book also has like Hurley's Files, which is pretty cool. Maybe I'll show you like tomorrow. Yeah. Let's see. I want to read The Reckoning. That's the first book. I want to read Catwoman, Soul Stealer, who is also by Sarah J. Maas. Really, I never knew that Sarah J. Maas actually wrote this. Interesting. Yeah. I want to read Redemption too. What else? I'm like right there. Okay. So that is the update. Hi guys, so today is, well, Tuesday anyway. So yesterday I progressed around here and it took me 4 hours to get part 1 done, which is like 16 chapters, and then I started part 2. But now it's like 43 hours, 12 minutes, and 51 seconds. So I'm gonna like continue this, but before I finish the part 2, besides I'm on like chapter 30, I have like 20 more chapters to go. I'll see if I can finish within 3 hours. Um, Shoot. Right now, oh, part 2 is giving like 4.5 because of this. She is a Harleen has a concussion kind of or memory loss, gaps, memory gap. Yeah, she's trying to get her what she missed or what she can't remember what happened that night. Yeah, so yeah. Um and she has a boyfriend called or named Win, but his name is Winifred. So yeah. I'm kind of liking it. But I own my own copies of all DC books and Marvel books. And Archie Quinn. Archie Archie Comics. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get Harley Quinn Reckoning um in the last book. It's called Redemption. Wonder Woman and Catwoman and other DC icon books. Yeah. In my county library. Yeah, so I don't want to drag this further, so let me read. I'm probably going to take this away, so yeah, so let me resume it. There. Okay. And Win calls Harleen Schmoopy. I don't know why. By the way, I'm going to put spoilers in this video. By the way, this book is by Rachel Ellen. Also, I wanted to do the second round. I have to spin the wheel. So after I'm done, after 20 chapters of Harlequin Ravenous, I'm gonna read the second book. So we have 8 more books to go. More books, I mean. So let's spin the wheel. Yellow. Interesting. Okay, so I have Prairie the Orange Tree, and this Iron Flame has yellow. Which any of these? Well, the Friend Zone has yellow. Okay, Friend Zone. Chain of Gold has red, blue, green. That's more like green. Oh, also like Focus. Focus is one because the sister has yellow or golden hair. Well, I don't think Chain of Gold has yellow. That's gold. I should add gold anyway. Okay, so Iron Flame, does it have yellow? Also part of Orange Tree. I could read part of Orange Tree. Um, yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna finish it in this video. So this is maybe the second one. Maybe Hocus Pocus, because this is second Bard book. And the text is like this. Or it's big, I mean. And I'm using this too. Barnes Noble book mark. Maybe I'll read this because this is a short kind of read. Or a quick read, not short read. And this has, let's see, 521. Maybe. Because I don't want to, like, cry in Friend Zone. This is more of teal again. I'm saving the teal for this book. Okay, so the second book, I say second books, are Hocus Pocus and Prairie of the Orange Tree. Okay, so let me, I don't know. Hocus Pocus and the all new sequel by Disney, I guess. Something Agenta. Anyway, and the Pride of the Orange Tree, I'm really liking it by Samantha Shannon. This right now feels like a 5-star, 6-star reading. Yeah. I'm on the second one. And Bone Season series. Yeah. Okay. So these are the next two. So come later with an update. Hi guys, so I have a little update, exciting one. So I finished Harley Quinn, the second book of DC Icon, or Harley Quinn trilogy or something. It was called Harley Quinn Revenge. Yeah. So on the back it says Harley's Files, which I'm going to show you now. This is Arkham Acres. Okay, blood draws get scheduled for patients with selective catatonia. This has December month. Cool. And then Arkham Asylum patient information form. The Joker, powers and abilities, psychological profile. Not what I was hoping, but you can't deny he's dreamy. So I rated this book 4.75 because part 1 was 4.75 and part 2 was 4.5. Yeah. But then altogether it's 4.75. And then this is King Shark. I really like the ending where she figured out what happened that day and she did that to herself. Yeah, and I didn't mention this before, but Harley is bi. So she's in love with Pamela or Ivy. So majestic or something. Dangerous, kind. King Shark could basically murder someone in cold blood at this point, and I would still be submitted. Oh god. recently visited by the face in the burlap mask. Mentioned being taken to a place called the Attic. Cool. And this is Talia. Intriguing, dangerous, revolutionary, genius, mentor, I don't know what to do. Make him pay. Lol. I'm definitely gonna get or borrow the first one first, and then read the third one. I didn't know at first that this was the second one. So yeah, it's hardly rude. I don't know. Or IDK. These just sound like ways to say I'm a girl who's fed up with patriarchy. No lol. Provocative behavior. Oh god. I'm gonna buy these either from Amazon or probably from Barnes. Yeah, and then Poison Ivy, Pamela Isley or Isley or whatever. And all friend. Okay. So this is done. First book is done, and I ended at 41 hours, 18 minutes, and 17 seconds. So I told you earlier that I'm gonna read these two books, The Priory of the Orange Tree. I don't think I'm gonna finish this video, and then the Hocus Pocus. I'm gonna read, since I'm here, which is chapter 32, I'm gonna try to get to 40, and then go to Hocus Pocus. Yeah, because some of these chapters are short, like 32 is short, kind of short. Yeah, and then Harley Quinn's chapters are like short, but few of the chapters are like 4 to 5 pages long, so yeah, that didn't mind me. Yeah. If I feel like going to like pausing at 50, then oh well, okay. If I want to read Hocus Pocus and read more about Sanderson sisters, okay. So I'm here, which says on Goodreads 39%, and on Hocus Pocus 9%. I love Harley Quinn and DC and Marvel and Disney. Yeah. And I want to get the day of a day of fallen night and among the burning flowers. So among the burning flowers is coming September 11, 2025, this year, in a couple months. So I want to finish this before September, and I want to finish Day of Fallen Night before September. So this is the first book. The Priory of the Orange Tree is the first book of Roots of Chaos. Yeah. And this came out like 2 years ago. I mean, the Day of Fallen Night came 2 years ago. And Priory of the Orange Tree came out, wow, 2019, February. Before the pandemic struck. Okay. Yeah. So I guess I have to change the Roots of Chaos to 3 books, I guess, on the series tracker that I'm doing. Anyway, so let's progress, and I want to get to like chapter 40 or 50. I want to get to 50 actually. Okay, so when I get to 50, probably I'll get to 50 tomorrow anyway. So I'll see you back. And then come back with Hocus Pocus. Hi guys, so today is Wednesday. I'm going out walking, but before I go walking, I have a little update. So yesterday, I wanted to go to like chapter 50, but I read like 10 chapters. Yeah. So I went to chapter 40, which is page 430. Yeah. And I'm really liking it still. It's still like a 5 star. Um, yeah, Sabran is like trying to protect her kingdom. Like she wants the poison, but Iyed doesn't want to give her. Yeah. And then I'm gonna take Hocus Pocus to my walk. After my walk, I'm gonna read this in what? In by the pool area or near the barbecue area. um, yeah, like right there. And I paused it yesterday at 38. Wait, at 30 hours and 52 minutes. So when I start the Hocus Pocus, I'm gonna resume this timer. Yeah. Hocus Pocus is giving like 3.5 or 3.75 or 4 star. Yeah. Or 4.5. Yeah. From what I remember. Let's see if I can finish Hocus Pocus today. If not, then tomorrow. Hi guys, I'm back with an update, and it's Thursday. And yesterday, around 6, I paused it. I paused the timer at 32 hours and 59 minutes. So, yeah, I'm like right there now. Shoot, I have like less than 100 pages now, which is pretty good. Right now, it's probably like a 4. Yesterday was kind of feeling like a 3.75 because I like the tense of reading a book when there are like thriller kind of scenes. Yeah. I'm on part 2, by the way, which is like now, which is like 2018 though. 25 years later, Salem 2018. See that. I like this quote by Elizabeth Sanderson. I do like Emily and maybe Elizabeth. I don't like Winifred. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish this, so let me like finish it and then I'll come back. I'm hoping to finish by like 31 or 30 hours. Shoot. Maybe I will get my own copy. I don't know. I like Isabella and Travis and Katie, maybe, and Poppy. Yeah, Pop says Poppy. So I think Isabella, yeah, Isabella or Bella used to be friends with Katie, but now the whole town of Salem is under the spell of Winifred or the Sanderson sisters because they want to bring back some of their dead people from the grave or from beyond. Yeah. But the Sanderson has the book, but the friends or Isabella squad has the bloodstone, and they're trying to find a way to break it. If they break it, then all the curses that the Sanderson sisters did, will break. Yeah, and everything will go back to normal, which we want. Yeah. So I'll finish Hocus Pocus today, and I'll come back with maybe an update, and then I'll spin the wheel for the last time, probably. Hi guys, so I'm back, and I finished the Hocus Pocus remaining chapters. They're not chapters, but whatever. Within 1.5 hours because it's 31 hours and 33 minutes. Ooh. Now, well, I knew the I guess coven, well, the girl friends or the friends. Yeah, I'll just tell the friends that the anyway. I'll just tell that the friends have like made the witches go away for good. Yeah. So they destroyed the what's it called? The blood moonstone. Um, into the water, I think. Yeah. Um, it was like nearly daytime. Yeah, and her puppy's parents came back. Auntie came back. Um, yeah, and her friend was already a human because she has lightning power. Poppy has lightning power. Isabella, I mean. Well, Isabella was a dog, now she became a human. And and the rest of the people are like human again. Or normal again, I should say. And the like Emily came back, Binks came back, um, just to say like a goodbye, and Elizabeth came back. I like Emily and Elizabeth. Yeah. Shoot, I rate this like a 4. Yeah. Would I get this? Maybe, because I want my own shelf of like Disney and shelf of um Marvel and a DC shelf. Yeah. So I finished 2 books right now. So right now I'm gonna do the spin the wheel because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more bar books. So let's see what maybe final book I read, or maybe there'll be 2 books. Let's see. Green, interesting. Is Chain of Gold. Okay, I'm gonna do Friend Zone and Chain of Gold. Yeah, Friend Zone first. Okay. No, The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. This is the another trilogy by Abby Jimenez, and this is the first book of the Friend Zone series or trilogy. Yeah. I like how it has a dog on the back. And I'll have a tissue, or I'll have tissues ready. Um, so this is about Kristen fighting for her friends, and she has a big secret. And she's planning her best friend's wedding. Ooh, interesting. Let's see what's sad about this though. There's Josh Copeland. Um, oh, so Kristen wants Josh, but she knows that Josh would be better off with someone else. Yeah. Okay, so in the last paragraph says the friend zone will have you laughing one moment and grabbing for tissues the next as it tackles the realities of infertility and loss with wit, heart, and a lot of sass. Okay. Okay. And then Shinoko, I'm excited to start the Last Hours series. Yeah. I really want to get into Cassandra Clear's books. Yeah. I've been hearing like 5-star reviews of all of her books. I want to get my own copies of Mortal Instruments, Infernal Devices, and Dark Artifices and Last Hours. Yeah. Um, it says on the back, the new queen of fantasy. I love fantasy and romantasy and romance. And I like thrillers. And then it says, don't miss the series that is sweeping the world. 50 million readers can't be wrong. True. Okay. Wow, this is a hello big fat book. So I'm gonna read the friend zone first and let know my best friend my thoughts. Ooh, this artwork. Well, that's interesting. Aww. It says for Clary, the real one. Part one, okay, nice. Oh, okay, this is set in 1890s. Nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna like both of these books, but I'll see if I cry this because I don't normally cry to books. The last book I cried to is probably The Dove Sale. I guess I could just start reading here. So it says relationship status, it's complicated. Okay. Let me zoom. My best friend's gonna be happy that I'm starting the friend zone. This book is dedicated to all the people who lifted me up while I was writing it and stuff and like interesting. Also she annotated. So I'll get back to you when I have an update. Yeah. Maybe like tomorrow or yeah, probably tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Bobstar and I'm gonna do a little update. So yesterday I read like halfway. I'm on chapter 22, but I'm on page 22. I'm on chapter 21, which is page 180. So I'm really looking and started with a 5, but then it went down to 4.75 and then maybe a 4.5. Yeah, 4.75 because of one sadness thing is happening to her. I guess like well, she has this cramps. She has to take out these her um one body part, so she has to get a whatever it's called, but she can't tell Josh, her now boyfriend, I think, but she's like using him. Um, they're like friends with benefits. Um, yeah, I kind of want them to get together and her and before her and who Josh has like hooked up. Tyler, her ex-boyfriend, has broken up with her by voicemail, which is a not a nice way to do it. Yeah. So right now I'm like halfway, like 20 chapters. Yeah, because this has like 40 chapters and an epilogue. I am like right there, and today I'll finish this and then I'll start Chain of Gold. Yeah. Okay. How many like chapters this has, or how many pages? So basically, it has 582 pages, but chapter-wise, here, let me read it up. 33. Okay, nice. Okay. So, tomorrow my best friend is coming to, I'm gonna finish this today and then get into Chain of Gold, and then if I don't finish that today, I'm gonna try to make progress until tomorrow before we go to the library to give it. And I'll see if there's a second copy of Chain of Gold, then I'll borrow that. Yeah, and I'll probably borrow the Mortal Instruments chain, or the whatever it's called, City of Bones. Yeah, I love Shadowhunters. I should finish Shadowhunters. I'm like season 3 or 4, something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of doing like 24 hours of how many or how many episodes I can finish in 24 hours. Yeah. Let me know if you want that video. Lol. Yeah. Let me go eat breakfast, and then I'll read this. Yeah. And when I finish it, I'll come back with a little update on like chapter 32. Yeah. Well, I've kind of like page 283 because me and my best friend were experienced well, the same thing. So I guess it's like 4.5. Now I'm in chapter 33. I'm so close to being done, which I'm so happy. Because Brandon is in the ICU. Yeah. Well, my best friend got maybe injured, I think I remember. And I got like injured like right here, like a cut. Kind of. Yeah. And like, yeah, like in the chest area. Yeah. And the officer was asking me if I needed to go to the hospital, but I didn't. Yeah. So that was the worst day, the worst night and day of my life. I'm crying on chapter 37, page 317. I'm just gonna skim through this. See that shining thing? That's tears. You can even see it. This chapter is relatable. I feel like right now is a 4.5, 4.25. I kinda don't like Kristen. I think this is one of the saddest books that I've saddest Abby Jimenez books that I've read, because I only read Part of Your World and maybe like, should I say, two what's it called? Short stories? Yeah, because I read The Fall Risk and something else. I think The Fall Risk was sad, but not that sad. After this, at least I'm gonna jump into Chain of Gold, which is Sith fantasy. Girl, just say okay. You just say the same thing. By the way, Brandon became okay, but then now he's gone. Hey guys, I'm back. So I paused it at 20 hours and 35 minutes. This little bit update. And then I finished the friend zone. I cried like 3 times. There's not a lot. Why she wrote this. Yeah. Next, I'm gonna read the Happily Ever After playlist. Okay, now I can give this back to her tomorrow, today, when I meet her. So that's the third book. Yeah. I rated this like 4.25 on Goodreads and Story. Well, I don't rate on StoryGuard, but I rated it on Goodreads and Fable. Yeah. So it was lingering around like, well, it started like from 5. I always start from 5. And then it went down to 4.75 and then stayed there and then went to 4.5 and then this girl can't. Oh god. That's why it's 4.25. She's like, Kristen got married. Anyway. Yeah. So Brandon and Sloan didn't get married, obviously, because Brandon died. By the way, Josh and I think she had to get a guess whatever it's called because she was pregnant, 3 months pregnant, anyway, or weeks pregnant or something. I think weeks. Yeah. We find out in 41. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Wait, does she have to get it? I think she has to. Hysterectomy. Yeah. So she's pregnant with a boy, and her son is called Oliver Brandon. Yeah. And then they're trying again, and then they're going for the what is it called? Surrogacy. Yeah. Now I'm gonna start Chain of Gold. I don't think I'm gonna finish it today or tomorrow. Yeah. So it says an inheritance of shadows, a love in chains, and unconquerable foe. So this is about Cordelia Carstairs, who is a shadow hunter. I love Clary and Jace, but those are the characters from Shadowhunters, obviously. If I don't finish this book will still be in the thumbnail. And if I don't finish this in this video, then, well, today, then I'm gonna take this to the library and make progress on it. And then I'm gonna give it back and then borrow some more. I don't think I can finish this within 22 hours, so, yeah, after I get this back and come back
from our hangout. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 books to do, well, finish. So I'll see what time I make progress at, or finish this, or whatever. So then after coming back, I have purple, pink, orange. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make changes on the wheel. If I get pink, I'm gonna do Tiny Pretty Things. Maybe. Yeah. And if I get, well, pink is also Love on the Bird. And if I get orange, I'll do Iron Flame. And if I get purple, I'll do The Goal by Al Kennedy. Okay. And before starting this video, or while reading Hocus Pocus, I asked my mom that how many borrowed books I will be finishing in this video. So my mom said like 2.5, but I already finished 2, well 3 actually. And I guessed like 3. Yeah, so my guess was right, but I'm gonna do like 3.5, yeah, because of this book. And maybe I can finish Tiny Pretty Things, so that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. Let's see. Okay, so let's get to reading. Okay. Let me start it. Or resume it. I really like the art. I want to own all these books. Oh, there's Bane Chronicles too. Okay. Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, Ghosts from the Shadow Market, The Shadowhunter's Codex, and Eldest Curses. Cool. And then the text copyright from 2020. Okay. Well, smells like a library. For Clara the Real One. Part 1. Charles Dickens. Great Expectations. Interesting. Days Past 1897. Okay. Also, if I don't finish this book tomorrow, I can also read it in half price too. This chapter is short. Wait, I didn't see chapter 1 already. Oh, there's like a prologue almost. Wait, is he the huntsman then? Well, this chapter has intrigued me. Wait, is this James? I don't even know. Or maybe he's like a magical creature. I don't know. Better Angels, this chapter 1. Okay. Charles Dickens and Barnaby Rudge. Interesting. James Harrendale. Hi guys, so today is Saturday and my best friend's coming in a little bit later. So, well, I started hearing to the audiobook of Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare. Yeah, I already resumed it, but I was listening while I was getting ready. Chapter 2. Prologue was really short. Chapter 1 was a couple pages long. I mean, not chapter 2, like, the couple years later or something like that. Yeah. So, okay. So she came. Nice. Yeah. I'm gonna do like a video of the outro of a summer TV and then do a unhaul video, and then we'll go out and then come back. Anyway, so
I'll probably read this again for a 15-minute video. Yeah, and then give it back to my county library, and then I'll pick whatever books I get for the next round of Spin the Wheel. So yeah, see you later. I'm really liking the book. Right now it's a 5-star. It's sitting at a 5-star. Hi guys, I have an update. So it's like 7:47 p.m. So I paused the reading of audiobook at like 20:55, 50, and I could finish chapter 2 at least of Chain of Gold. Yeah, and right now I'm gonna spin the wheel for the last book because we have like 20 hours left, and I have 4 books left. So the colors are orange for I'm playing, pink, or purple. Yeah. So I have orange, purple, and pink. Yeah. Okay. Pink. Interesting. So I can finish Tiny Pretty Things. And I'll see how much time I get to finish that. And then Love on the Brain by Ellie Hazelwood. I'm on chapter 3. Shit. Let me like put these back. Today and tomorrow I'm gonna try to finish this Tiny Pretty Things. Yeah. I'm on like chapter 22. So I'll get that done today. Hopefully, maybe. If not, then tomorrow. Yeah. This book is kind of boring, but kind of interesting too. Because it has like a mystery. Yeah. So yeah. I really liked the Love Hypothesis. Yeah. And Love on the Brain is about Levi, and B. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that is the update. So my best friend went to her home back. I'll give you an update after I finish Tiny Pretty Things and hopefully continue on Love on the Brain. And I'm gonna continue with this video. Yesterday I finished Tiny Pretty Things. Yay! And I finished it within 11 hours, 35 minutes, and 29 seconds. Yeah. I finished it at 3:15 p.m., which is good for me. Yeah, I will rate this like 4.25 or 4.5. I don't like Bette, don't trust Bette, because she did criminal things, and I knew 2 things will happen. Bette did some stuff, and then Cassie did most of the stuff. Yeah. Bette is like a toxic bee. Yeah, I don't want to curse because I don't want to get like demonetized. Yeah, I want to read Shiny Broken Pieces. I'll try to get it from my library. Yeah, I'll see if it's on KU. Sure, I liked it. I would get my own copy. And she is from Pretty Little Liars, Summer School, and the other one that's before her. And she looks like Spencer. Is she Spencer? Lol. I have never seen this girl before. The middle one. The middle one is I think Gigi or Yeah, I think she is Giselle Gigi. I wonder who's Cassie and June and yeah. So June is like June. Yeah. I don't know what else. So this is about like ballet. Yeah. Ballet and a glass slipper, or not, well, not glass slipper, but like glass mirror, because someone's like holding a glass, and there's like a mirror of the, um, hmm, and the three girls. Yeah. So I like it how it's like fall and then spring. Yeah. So I can give that later to my best friend. And now I'm gonna start or continue Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I'm gonna finish this within 11 hours. And then this is gonna be the last book or second to last book. If I do finish before the 11 hours is finished, I'm gonna do the last spin the wheel. Yeah. So I'm on like chapter 3. Yeah. This is about, if you forget, this is about Levi Ward and B. Königswasser. Yeah. They're like NASA. So NASA kind of offered Levi or Mary her dream project. Yeah. So NASA offered Mary her dream project. She would accept without hesitation. But her mom doesn't want to co-lead with Livy. Cool. Yeah. Right now, it's probably looking like a 4.75 or a 5 right now. Because I always start with a 5. Yeah. Okay. And I'm using this bookmark, which I got from Half Price. Okay. There. So I can read this after my walk. I can read it like in my pool area or my barbecue area. So I'll come back with you for an update later on. Today is what? Thursday? Friday? Something? Saturday. Okay. So I'm gonna go out now to go walking, and after walking, I'm gonna go in the barbecue area and read this because I have 6 hours left, almost 7 hours, but yeah. Um, yeah, I'm gonna try to finish Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood by 6 hours. If not like less than 6, then I can go into the last book. Let's see if this is my last book of this video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my reading pace has been medium fast. Yeah, so I'm kind of ready. I'm ready to go walking. Yeah, yeah, I'll give you an update after I come back or in the evening or night. Yeah, I'm on page 152, chapter 11. So I'm almost there. It has 25 chapters. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll be right back after I give an update. I'm back, and today is Sunday. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to finish this 4 hours, and
page 215 on Love on the Brain. I have about 30 more, I think. Yeah, pages left, so yeah, I think I can finish it within 4 hours. Yeah, this will be the last book for this video. I think I finished like 4 books. Yeah. Or 3 books, and I made progress on 2 or 3. Yeah. So I will get back to you after maybe 4 hours. Yeah. I'm really liking it. It's right now a 5-star. It has been a 5-star since the beginning, up till now. Nice. Okay. Let's see if this is actually ends at a 5-star. Then this will be one of the 5 stars for this year. Hi guys, so I have an exciting update for you. Yeah, and then I'll close the video. So I finished Love on the Brain, and I ended it at, where is it? 1 hour and 19 minutes. That's pretty good for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna do another book because, well, I want to read the Captain Marvel for this, Independence Day weekend video thing. Yeah, and I don't want to read for 1 hour and 19 minutes for this, and I don't think this video is probably going to be like too long, so I would rate this like 4.5 because it was 5 until like 215 page mark, and then it went down to 4.75 because of a trigger, and then I did not see this happening, so that's like a 4.5. That's like the thing that I did not see happening or was very shocking, but everything came to an end, or happy end, I guess. Yeah, so I think this is the highest Ali Hazelwood book I've rated. I rated the Love Hypothesis probably 4.25. Oh, well, it's 4.5, but I really like the Love on the Brain because it has NASA, what else? Graduate admissions, yeah, and them, yeah, and Legally Blonde, and Star Wars, and mermaids, and cats. Cats was a huge part in PhD program tests. Yeah. So, if you have one of the triggers, which is epilepsy or scared to death, don't read that. Scared to death, like, well, both of the triggers are like near the end of the book, so you might have to skip that. Yeah. So I'll probably do an outro. So I finished. Oh wait, I know how to tell. We got a Fable. So I finished Love on the Brain, Tiny Pretty Things, which I liked. I want my own copy, or I'm debating to get my own copy, and I'm also gonna borrow the Broken Pieces or something, the second book of that, and finished. And I think I made progress on Priory. Yeah, I made progress on Priory on the Orange Tree, and I finished the Friend Zone, which I gave my best friend back. I want to finish the trilogy. I want the Happy Ever playlist. Yeah, by Abby Jimenez. I finished Hocus Pocus. I gave that back to the library. And I finished Harley Quinn Ravenous. I really love that. Yeah. So I finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. I finished 5 books within 47 hours. 48 hours. Anyway. So with the remaining 1 hour and 19, I'm gonna continue that with Captain Marvel. Liberation Run. Yeah. Anyway. Shit. Keep a lookout for that video. I really liked all the books that I read in this video. Anything else to say? Well, I want to watch Tiny Pretty Things when my best friend has read that book. And then I'll read Love Theoretically when I borrow that. And I'll read the second book of the Friend Zone series next. I wish I had my own copy of Love on the Brain and Love Theoretically. And the third book of The Good Girl Guide to Murder. Yeah. And I want my own copy of Harley Quinn. Well, I'm gonna probably put these in the summer wrap-up, which is gonna be later this month. So, yeah. So as of now, I read 103 books as far as Fable is telling me. So I read the most in January and May and in February. Yeah, anyway, you'll hear about that more in our summer recap. Wrap up, I mean. So this was the video. Give a like, subscribe, comment down below what other videos you'd like me to do and what is your 5-star read of this summer. Summer would be from June to July or May to July. Yeah. I had no 5-star. Yeah. Anyway, so thank you. I love you and bye.